Hello, my name is Catherine Hawes, and I would like us to take the next few minutes to talk about 5 mental health books I wish I had read in college. So I began my mental health journey my senior year of college after I was in a car accident, and I went to the counselor that was there, and my journey is still continuing, and will until the day I die. So here are 5 books that I wish I had read in college because they would have helped me a lot. The first one is Don't Let Jerks Get the Best of You by Paul Meier. And it helped me because it talks about finding the difference between feeling guilt and shame, and how you might be calling it guilt when it's actually shame, and unpacking why that situation feels like shame to you. It blew my mind and helped me a whole bunch. The second book is Soundtracks by Jon Acuff. Also, quick note, Jon Acuff has a podcast called All It Takes Is a Goal that is also super helpful, and the episodes are usually really short and they're easy to listen to, and he's funny. So in the book Soundtracks, he talks about taking overthinking from being a super problem into a superpower. Realizing the negative thoughts that you tell yourself day in, day out, recognizing them, and then replacing them with good, positive thoughts that are actually true or you want to be true. Book number 3. And I just finished reading the audiobook on Hoopla, When Food is Comfort by Julie M. Simon. So this book is written by a lady who works with clients through their emotional eating. And it was super interesting because there are examples of like a session, so you can kind of be like a fly on the wall listening to conversations between her and her clients, and names are changed and whatnot, but looking at their different situations and then the solutions that she gives for people. And a big takeaway from it that I saw was how to talk to yourself as a caring nurturer, best friend, and I think this really pairs well with the book Soundtracks. And it's a totally different, like, it's not a dieting book, it's about digging deeper into why you eat the way that you do. Who knew? All right, and book 4 is The Road Back to You by Ian Morgan Cron and Suzanne Stabile. So this book talks about different personality types called the Enneagram, and I of course don't think it's a good idea to base your whole personality on like a personality type and then make excuses of like, oh well, I'm just a 9, so that's why I'm the way that I am. But this is super helpful for self-reflection and seeing old patterns that you live into, and then how you can grow and become the best version of yourself. So, for the curious, yes, I am an Enneagram 9, and a couple things of what it says it's like to be a 9. I'll do almost anything to avoid conflict. I'm not a self-starter. Sometimes I get lost in doing trivial tasks while things that really need to get done get put off. I'm happy to go along with what others want to do. I tend to procrastinate. People seem to want me to be more decisive. Oh, so like asking, what restaurant do you want to go to? I'm like I don't know. Like I've never been to a restaurant before in my life, and I don't know the names of any of them. You can just pick one and I'll be fine. But I'm getting better about that. Lastly, it would feel selfish to spend a whole day doing whatever I want to do. So if some of those resonate with you, you might be a 9 like me. And you can grow and become the best version of yourself. And then finally, book number 5 is The Next Right Thing Guided Journal by Emily P. Freeman. So this is not a book that you like sit down and read. It's a book that you fill out. It goes over the course of a year, but you can start it at any time in the year. I think this one I started in June of one year and ended at May the next year. There are different questions and prompts, what's happening in your life, but then each quarter also asking big questions so that you reflect and see what is life giving and what's life draining. And what was really helpful for me, especially in this season, I've actually used this journal twice, and I want to get another one for next year. But what was really helpful for me was noticing that I was asking the same questions like month after month and seeing where I was stuck and where I wanted to grow and move on. And this book really helped me with that. So there we have it. Those are my 5 mental health books that have helped me on my mental health journey that I wish I had read in college. Bonus book that I forgot to tell you about is Hero on a Mission by Donald Miller. And how this book has helped me was to see your own life through the lens of story structure. So as a writer, this definitely spoke to me. I began thinking this way before reading Hero on a Mission, and so when I read it, I was like, yes! Oh my goodness, this is so true, and I loved it so much I sent it to a friend of mine, so she has my copy right now, but super good book. If you also have some suggestions, please let us know in the comments below so we can all help each other to grow on our mental health journeys. If you're new here, I'm Catherine, and normally on this channel we talk about books and writing and have writing together sessions so you never have to be alone. And if you would like more of that, please subscribe and join me. I wish you well, and I want to remind you that you are here and the world is better for it. All right, I hope you have a lovely day. Ciao for now.